Carry on.
No.
Sorry.
And then I'm going to make a dressing with orange and fennel. The fennel is great with the seafood because of the licorice taste. It brings out the fishy taste of the prawns. And then I made a pickle of cucumber, which I made at home. The acidity from the cucumber works well with the orange and the fishiness and the full-on herby green flavor.
You said you made it at home.
Yeah.
Just explain how does one do that. Is it easy enough to do for anyone that's here?
It's very easy. So a basic pickle is pretty much just sugar and vinegar. Since I'm doing banting, I didn't use sugar. I use xylitol. And what you do is you put all your herbs and your spices into a pot, you heat it up, then you pour it over your vegetable that you want to pickle, and then you add vinegar, and then you leave it overnight.
That's simple.
That's simple.
And how long would you say lasts once you've done it?
This will probably last about 2 months.
Jeez, okay. Sorry for interrupting. Carry on. What else have you got there?
Then I have almond bread, which I want to cook in butter, just to add some nice crispiness to the dish. And yeah.
Okay. Carry on. Cook away.
Let's start.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Jeez. I know you're on the ball, but...
Okay, so what I want to start with first is my marinade. So it can sit with the prawns and soak, mellow the flavors. So I'm adding some mint, parsley, coriander and dill. Some mustard. So the mustard adds a bit of like a spicy flavor that pepper doesn't bring. Then I'm going to add some lemon juice. What's special about lemon?
Now, I know we got some purists that say you need to go in
I probably
in the
should have.
morning.
Yeah.
I would say you agree
I
there.
do.
We're on a tight schedule, so
Yeah.
I forgive you. I saw you in the back juicing it.
Yeah, and
you
then-
just
yeah.
put it in this container.
The earth is dying, so I have to, reuse bottles. This is some ginger, it's just normal ground ginger. Fresh is obviously better. But these spices I use are from Deli Spices. And they're one of the only companies that give you 100% spices that aren't bulked up. Garlic.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are lots of seats available. I see us milling past. Come grab a seat here at our live demonstration, Celebrity Chefs Theatre. There are lots of seats, and we've got Chef Amy Butler up right now. Amy, some of the people that are walking past, just reintroduce your dish if you don't mind.
I'm
Carry on.
making grilled herb prawns with pickled cucumber and corn, with orange and fennel dressing, and butter fried gluten, which is an almond bread that you fry like croutons. This is avocado oil.
I'll ask her not to put it in that.
Talk louder.
Yes.
Talk
that's
louder,
all.
please.
Scream into the microphone.
Then
I'm gonna get
everybody
the
on
technicians to put it up a little bit more. The only concern is obviously you can hear all the other equipment, so there's a moderation. But a bit of it. Carry on.
Yeah.
Talk loud, project.
Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm blending the herbs and the rest of the ingredients. As you can see, it starts to change color, like an emulsion. And that's because of the garlic and the mustard. You don't have to use a stick blender. You can chop up your herbs by yourself if you want. But I find using a stick blender makes it a lot finer.
Ladies, please come grab a seat. Everyone's milling around, everyone's excited for today. We'll forgive them on the first one, Amy. But once they smell your beautiful food, they'll come ring you,
Now I'm
there's
about to
food
turn the
around.
stove on, so hopefully. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lightly fry the baby corn. You can eat baby corn as is, you don't have to cook it. But I want to get a nice caramelization on it, adds to the flavor. Just adding some butter to the pan. Then top.
Who's your able assistant over here today?
This is Amber. She's continually blending my marinade.
Are you sure your name's not Violet?
No, with her funky hair. Don't be fooled. When cooking with butter, you need to add some oil. So I'm using avocado oil, but you can use normal vegetable oil, olive oil, whatever floats your boat.
Why is that?
It stops the butter from burning.
Then the flavors go into the food, because I know a lot of people say you must cook with butter. You see people deep frying butter in it.
Well, yeah. So I'm going to wait for my pan to get nice and hot. Before you add your food, your pan needs to be really, really hot. Once you add your food, it doesn't caramelize properly, it doesn't brown.
Tell us a little bit more about banting. I know this word banting's been around for 2 years or so. Has it actually affected your diet at all? Or, I mean, obviously it has affected your diet, but can you make wonderful tasting dishes? I mean, I see you've got the butter here, as you said, I know you're allowed to do that. It's just no carbs and no sugar, or?
Yeah, obviously sugar is a carb. And the point of it is obviously is cutting out carbohydrates, simple sugars. Sorry, cutting out simple sugars, and then high fat. So like your butters, your cream, animal fat, but no vegetable fat. So nuts are okay. That's chucking. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm just coating the corn now with that lovely buttery flavor inside. Then once they're cooked, I'm going to chop them.
And just send the smells and aromas out there. So we can go and hook people by the noses and come here and try all the dishes.
Just unplug it.
The machine go out of control here.
Yeah.
The temp of the machines. So ladies and gentlemen, please grab a seat for the people just joining us now. We've got Chef Amy Butler from the Food Design Agency here at our Celebrity Chefs Theatre. She's doing some wonderful grilled prawns with some veggies on the side and almond bread. A bit of a nice banting twist there.
And it doesn't even taste like almond. It tastes like normal white bread.
Well, that defeats the point.
No, it doesn't. You're getting the same
Someone
feel.
tells me that I'm getting almond bread, I want it to taste almonds. Someone says you're getting beer, I want it to taste like beer, not water.
So I've just added salt and pepper to the pan. While you're cooking,
Have you made banting beer? That's a very good question. Sorry
No,
to
I
interrupt.
have not made banting
Will you
beer.
make one for us, please?
banting beer.
Yeah.
Make a few million.
I don't even know where to begin to make banting beer. Sorry.
Sorry for interrupting. Carry on. What are we doing there? Now we just cashed fine there.
Yeah, I have added salt and pepper to the pan. This is some salt and I've just added some dried rosemary to it. You can do this with any of your salt shakers, whatever spices, herbs you want to do. Just add a little bit of a twist to your salt and pepper. But adding salt while you're cooking helps draw the juices out of the food and allowing it to caramelize. Less soggy. Well, so these are done. going to set them aside until later when I plate. Okay, I'm going to marinate my prawns now. Some little bowl. Okay, so my lovely students have cleaned the prawns for me and taken the veins out. You remove the veins from the prawns as you get like this sandy type texture when you eat it. So I'm going to marinate the prawns in the marinade that I've made.
Before you carry on, just talk us through how would one deveining. I mean, I know a lot of people might know this, and a lot of people lazy like me that just ask the fishmonger, he's deveining, but let's say you do get a batch.
So I use scissors, but you can use a paring knife. So what you would do is you would cut along the top, peel off the shell, leave the tail on, or you can take it off. And once you've cut, you can take a knife or your scissors, and you see like it's open, and then you just lift it up, and this little like gooey vein comes out.
Are you cooking with freshwater prawns or from the sea?
These are monarch prawns.
That's a very good point.
Because I know that there's actually new ones.
That's exactly where they were the first pioneers in South Africa,
Yeah.
the freshwater monarch prawns up here in the West Rand. So a little bit about monarch prawns. They started what, about 5 years ago, I think, and they started a program up here in I don't know what their precinct, but out in the West Rand, very far from me. But yeah, they're the first freshwater growing prawns in South Africa. So it's very interesting. They in these incubating canisters, and then they just grow and grow.
Yeah.
And you'll
And you
taste
can
they're
see them
really
when they
quality.
come out, they're like almost see-through, and they don't even smell like fish. They're the most amazing things ever, and they taste like full of flavor. You'll try them just now, they're amazing. So I'm going to make my pate now. So I'm using a cupcake cutter, but you can use any cylinder thing. I'm going to make little discs. Yes. So you can cut them however you want. I've chosen little discs, so they look nice. And obviously it's about your food tasting nice, it's also how you present it. You want to tantalize your taste buds as well as your eyes. So this is the almond bread. You can use seeded bread as well. There's tons of recipes. Normally I've used the offcuts to make breadcrumbs. You would just put them in the oven, let it bake for about an hour at about 80 degrees. And you want to take them out and you blend them, and then you have breadcrumbs. And they last a very long time in any type of container. So I'm going to make my dressing now. My cream. Always remember to work clean and smart. Thanks. Okay, so I'm going to make my dressing now. So normally when you're making a vinaigrette, obviously you would use vinegar. The acidity I'm going to use is orange juice. Something different.
Again, I saw you juicing that orange back earlier
Yeah.
this morning.
And my avocado oil again. I don't know if you've ever tried avocado oil. It's one
I
of my
wanted to ask you when
favorites.
you were doing that, adding it to your butter, what makes avocado oil different to, let's say, olive oil versus grapeseed oil?
It's
or
not much
vegetable oil?
different, just the fats that come from the avocado pip are a lot healthier for you, and the taste isn't different. Sorry. the taste isn't different. It's actually a very subtle flavor. You get a little bit of like a, I don't know what the word is, like a nutty type flavor that you wouldn't normally get from olive oil. Okay, so I've added avocado oil and orange juice. I'm going to add some salt. It has my rosemary in it. Some pepper.
Two secret recipes that a chef always needs and must have: salt and pepper.
Yes. I can't imagine, like, if you do not add salt and pepper to your food, how bland you make it. So salt and pepper isn't actually a flavoring, it's a seasoning. So what it does is it lifts the natural flavor of your food.
What one herb, obviously it said salt and pepper, do you have to have in your kitchen?
Probably fennel.
Fennel?
It's my favorite, yeah.
Fresh fennel.
Fresh or ground.
Okay.
Now I'm going to beat this. So I didn't say I added fennel to this, so it's an orange and fennel dressing. The difference between like fresh fennel bulb and ground is that this has more of like a licorice taste that lifts well with sweetness and acidity.
I'm going to ask our audience members here, quick show of hands. Do you use fennel often in your dishes?
Absolutely. Always.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So
My favorite is dill.
is that because the wife cooks? So whatever
No, we
she
both
does.
use it. We both use it.
Okay, dough.
Yeah.
So the dough and yourself, sir? Yeah? Not a favorite. Makes sense. I personally love the Moroccan flavors, the coriander, and that sort of right. Coriander as well.
Okay. So I'm going to cook my prawns now. Big pan. So time for the main event.
Is this the pyrotechnics time?
Yeah. So I'm going to cook with butter again. Lots. Adding my oil so the butter doesn't burn. It allows me to get my pan to a higher heat. So as you can see, my prawns are lovely, nicely coated. And from the lemon juice, they should almost turn sweet once cooked.
So ladies and gentlemen, just a gentle reminder, if anyone wants all our recipes, not only Chef Amy, whose dishes are looking wonderful at the moment, but all our demonstrators that's been here yesterday and this weekend, please visit the website, the South African Chefs Association website. It is www.saca, made it simple, 4 letters, saca.co.za. So all the recipes there, past articles, past information, new events that's happening, please, that is the portal to go. If anyone's interested in doing skill development, they can go to the Culinary Centre of Culinary Excellence, which is based there. They do knife skills, and it's for anyone, any domestic housewife, and they do all the wonderful courses there.
As you can see, my pan is nice and hot. The secret to cooking prawns, or any seafood actually, is a hot pan. You almost want to just flash fry them until just cooked, otherwise they go a bit rubbery. As you can see, they're changing color already. It smells amazing.
Chef Amy, are you a seafood preference, protein? What is your preference on protein?
Preference on protein has to be steak, cooked very rare,
Is there any other
sliced
way?
up. And the secret to making amazing steak is actually salt, pepper, and fennel. And it's the most amazing thing now, slicing it up and just eating it like that. Maybe with a little bit of balsamic, some mustard.
What's the most important thing? I would like to think the most important thing once you cook the steak that everyone doesn't do.
Taking it out the fridge before you cook it.
Yes. Now, I was thinking, you know, a lot of people and the chefs, it might be a secret, you got to let your meat rest.
Yes.
Let the juices, because it's been going explosive with all this energy, let it rest, let the juices set. When you're doing any protein or nice steak, just let it rest, even though it's going to be cooler, it'll still be nice and warm. It's the most important thing once you cook your steak.
It's best to wrap it in a little bit of foil, pop it into the oven, let it rest for 2 minutes.
There we go, so a nice warm steak,
Yeah.
juices back, the meat's not so tight.
Okay, my prawns are cooked now. As you can see, they're curled up, ready for eating. Smells amazing. I don't know if you can smell any of this.
Sadly not.
Sadly not.
So, do you have a question, man?
No, we're just saying that we can't actually smell you with this fan to go.
Yeah, I think
We
so.
need like a nice like
That's what
fan
Amber was
going.
brought here for, so she can sit in the back.
Yeah, do you want to go show everyone?
That's a good idea.
Okay, so almost ready to plate. I'm just gonna quickly fry off my okay.
Oh, now I can smell it. That's good.
oil in the pan.
Now I'm having a look there. I've seen this cartoon out, and the chef comes out storming, and he says to the person, "What's wrong with your food?" The guy says, "No, nothing at all." He says, "Well, why haven't you taken a photo of it?" You know, because we live in this day and age of social media, everyone's taking photos of the food, so you just assume there's something wrong if you don't take a photo of it.
That goes back to what I was goes back to what I was saying, that it's not just about flavor, it's about how your food looks, adding color,
What you cooking now?
symmetry. This is my crute, it's like croutons with my almond bread. I'm just gonna crispen them up a bit, so this is gonna be my crispy aspect to my dish, and then we're gonna plate it, and then you guys can try some. Okay. So, you've just come here. This is pickled cucumber. I'm a big fan of pickling. So in here, I've got cucumber, xylitol, mixed with some fennel seeds, cardamom, black pepper, and cloves. Then, what I always say to everyone, the secret to pickling is actually rosemary. You know, it's pretty bit random. The flavor that rosemary brings to pickling liquid is most amazing. Oh, and mustard seeds. Just turning my little crispy almond bread over.
Whilst you're busy with that, because I know we're now in the finishing stages, do you have one pot meal? I know one pot meals are becoming like the biggest thing. They've been around for a while. They're exploding with the amounts of different recipes and things.
Yeah.
That you personally would recommend to someone that you can tell us?
I think my favorite to make is probably a curry with coconut milk. Obviously, you can start off by frying your onions, your garlic. If you're adding any spices or herbs, you add it then at the beginning, not when all your liquid's in, but you need to cook your spices off, else the flavor doesn't come forward. Adding all your meats, coconut milk, maybe a little cream or yogurt, and then letting it cook for about 2 hours on a really, really low simmer.
Great, and starch with that?
Probably potatoes.
Potatoes that you can throw in afterwards, and it's all ready to go into one pot. That's for lazy people like me. I mean busy people that just don't get a chance to do dishes, so one pot is good enough.
Jodie and I's favorite actually is lentils. We often make it at work. once you've made your curry, tin of lentils, add it to the dish, let them all through, and it's amazing.
Jodie and Kirsten obviously being your mentor.
Yes.
I'm sure you ladies and gentlemen have heard a lot of Jodie and right? That's how you get a steam face mask if you're interested as well. So it's not just cooking that you get some beauty treatments too. So we're going to be cutting this up, adding up little taste portions. And I'd really love your feedback. If you've got any questions you'd like to ask, just let me know. You can ask our chef.
Yes,
It doesn't have to be about the dish, it could be about our skills. I know we asked earlier, the other oil, is it good for frying?
Yes, it is fine.
Do you know the smoking point compared to like vegetable oil?
I don't actually, I'm not going to lie, so I'm going to...
Would you say it's better from personal experience, or do you only use other oil yourself?
Well, I do use olive oil, but I'm pretty sure it's about the same. I don't, with it raw on salads, I don't really like it. Tastes a bit better, like a young olive oil, so I prefer to cook with it. Okay.
Now, as you said, we eat with our senses. First with our noses when you smell the food, our eyes, and then when you taste it. So we're doing the visual, sensory.
The best advice I can give to you when plating is symmetry and odd numbers. Odd numbers works well with the eyes. Yeah? Put them in tasting cups a lot.
It's a very good tip, I never realised that. So odd numbers.
Odd numbers. Okay, now I'm going to add my pickled cucumber. So I made this yesterday. So normally when you make a pickling, you do need to leave it overnight. But, so that's why I made it yesterday. I didn't make it here, otherwise it wouldn't actually be pickled. Smells nice. Fermentation and pickling is so underused, and like the flavor it brings to the dish is the most unbelievable thing, and it's good for your gut. Now I'm going to dress it.
Why, I've got a question for you. Why was the radish blushing? Why did the radish blush?
Well, it saw the salad dressing.
See, it's an old person joke, obviously.
Obviously.
Giving about my age here, because it saw the salad dressing.
Now I'm just seasoning with salt and pepper. Don't forget the salt and pepper. Now I've just got some microgreens here. Over food. Okay, and there we go, all done. You guys want to come see it? I want to go show you everything.
Really great. And obviously, we are going to cut this up and have a little taste of portions. I think you did a really great job. Thank you very much, Amy.